Here, Mike Rosa, lead technologist at Department of Homeland Security, and Gerald Caron, acting director of Enterprise Network Management at Department of State, discuss what the current status of HCI adoption is in the federal government and what progress is being made.
My office specifically kind of has that mission of looking at those 3 to 5 years out and understanding where we're going to be moving forward in terms of technology in general. We've definitely obviously had a focus on how cloud will affect our infrastructure. We've also had to understand how that might change our architecture, and a lot of that also comes down to what other technologies might be incorporated when looking at moving in this direction. Part of one of my primary hats in my office also includes working in international standards and understanding how those cybersecurity aspects in those standards bodies and the different technologies that they're focusing on, like artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and so forth, might integrate with this moving forward. So it's something that we regularly communicate with other agencies, with critical infrastructure, and it's something that we're definitely striving to improve.
I agree with a lot with what Mike said. We've been doing some converged technologies in both our data centers as well as our overseas locations. We've had some good success. We've been doing it for a few years now. So it's been successful. We've put some high availability we've used it for high availability disaster recoveries in our data centers, and we've been able to fail over in a matter of minutes on some of our key applications that we have. At Post, it's been outstanding because we haven't had to have racks and racks of equipment, of network switches and routers and servers and storage, where it's been all a converged technology. So we've had a lot of success with this. We've been pretty happy with what we've got. We have to look at how this works with the cloud as well now. That's kind of what we're dipping into now in those discussions.
Dale Deegan, Business Director, Cloud Infrastructure Business Unit at NetApp, also shares whether he sees agencies adopting HCI.
So I'm seeing a lot of federal agencies looking into it, some embracing it, some are waiting to see how the market matures on this. And I think their hesitancy has been kind of what, to Gerald's point, is they're looking at, some of the agencies have large data centers with maybe smaller posts or offices around the world, and they really have to look for a solution that can connect those seamlessly to where there's not only failover but shared data services, and also a path to have those cloud data services available. That's changing on a daily basis, all the innovation that you can get from the public cloud service providers. And so I think HCI will be integral to these agencies as a simplicity tool that will give them more operational efficiency. The differentiator, I think, will be that integration between how they can manage the data between their data centers, the remote offices, and the cloud environments that they're embracing moving forward.